The remaining 5 hostages, Lashley, Morse, Powers, Mihalka and Gamble, were whisked away from their fallen friends by Comrade Meyer, who fiendishly waved his Kalashnikov rifle and fired a shot into the air. As the captives approached the golf cart garage that would soon become their prison, they noticed that the Red Army thugs had already slaughtered the greenskeeper, the head pro, and that asshole Marshall, who earlier tried to tell Kelly Powers that there was no beer permitted at this golf course. The only surviving worker was the marginally attractive cart girl. The Red Menace, Dan Meyer, had bound her hands and feet and was dousing her with a jet of water from a nearby hose. Morse immediately leapt to his feet and loudly proclaimed, "This is bullshit, Dan. Hosing down the cart winch is my shtick." "Sit down, Matt," the traitor exclaimed. Morse was spared for the time being. Meanwhile, back in the woods, the winter storm was burying the hidden quartet trying to evade the nearing band of Russians. I was smoking a cigarette after a cold and brief tryst with Paul Brown. Our violent love-making had left him quite crippled. He was bleeding profusely through his pants and moaning in agony. "Quiet," I whispered. "They will hear you." At that moment, I heard Lyons and Hintz break free from their hiding spot and dash off through the snow. I would have to follow them in order to save myself. I would leave Paul Brown behind. I heard him gasp his final breath. Never before had I killed a man by lethal injection. Sadness overwhelmed me as I sprinted down the cart path to catch Hintz and Lyons. Back at the cart garage, the hostages huddled together. Mihalka whispered, on my signal, "Cover your faces and make a break for the door." Mihalka then more loudly and confidently addressed the loathsome Meyer and his red henchmen by stating, "Watch this."